The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider basketball on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast position for the First National Bank pregame show.
Hello again, folks, and welcome into our First National Bank pregame show of Nettleton Raider basketball. Man, it's a fun time of the year. You got snow falling down on the ground. Not sticking, however, so school's still in session, so that means we can have basketball games like this today. Welcome in, folks, to our First National Bank pregame show, First National Bank, where they put you first always. My name is Jacob Winterman. I'm here at Hurricane Gym to bring you the action tonight. I know you're thinking, oh, Nettleton, didn't they just play Jonesboro Hurricanes? Well, you might be thinking that, and the answer is yes. However, we are here for the Berry Pruitt Classic, also known as the Kane Classic, and we are excited for tonight's action. The Nettleton Raiders sitting pretty good in non-conference standings right now, and they're getting ready to face off against ICC. I believe it stands for Izard County Consolidated, which they are a pretty solid team, and they have some staggering height over there. Watching both teams warm up on the court. Nettleton going to be the home team on your scoreboard today, and glad to bring you the action. The winner of this game here will move on to the next round and play the Jonesboro Hurricanes, and the loser will take on the Rivercrest Colts tonight. And, man, we are in for a good weekend of basketball, a Thursday, Friday, Saturday Classic. And, man, getting close to Christmas, you see a lot of tournaments on the schedule. Girls went down to Bologna, played a tournament. We got the NEA coming up on the schedule here soon. A lot of tournaments all around, and we're excited to bring you this first tournament edition of Nettleton Raider basketball here on Nettleton Raider Athletics and the EAB Sports Network. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to talk back here in 3 minutes. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and once we're back, we'll talk strength of schedule and stuff like that. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Be a genius and shop at FoodSmart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. This week, save during the Best Choice Truckload Sale, featuring deals on 50 of your favorite Best Choice items. We also have Smithfield Whole Boston Butts for $1.47 a pound. 3 pounds of Sunkist Clementine Oranges are $3.42. USDA Select T-Bone Steak Value Packs are $7.96 a pound. And 24 packs of Coke products are $9.97. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at FoodSmart.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same: you first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
When injury sidelines you, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to get you back in the game. They've been serving our local high schools for over 40 years, and JOSM is proud to be the official healthcare provider of A-State Athletics, with locations on South Main and on East Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. Find out more by visiting JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show, First National Bank, where they put you first always. My name is Jacob Winterman, sitting here at Hurricane Gym for the first round of the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. It's the Nettleton Raiders versus the Izzard County Cougars, and man, we are in for a fun game tonight. The only similar opponent both of these teams have is Farmington, where Nettleton lost 65-83, and Izzard County lost 36-79. And other than that, Nettleton sits 4-2 in the non-conference/tournament season, and Izzard County is 2-1 in the non-conference/tournament season, with wins against Cotter and Marshall. Nettleton tallies up wins against teams like Heber, Brooklyn, Rogers Heritage, and Bay. This is their first game of the Hurricane Classic. Winner here will play the Jonesboro Hurricanes. Nettleton has already squared off against the Hurricanes once this year. Final score of that one was 46-75. Nettleton get the chance of a rematch if it's a win here. Looking out at the court, this Izzard County team brings in some height. They have a tall center, number 41 on their team. That is Sebastian Robbins. He stands at 7 foot flat according to the roster and the huddle lineup. So he's a tall gentleman, and man, I guarantee he can put in some heavy work in the post. Nettleton, their tallest player and usually starts in the starting five, is Lamarion Rogers. Rogers stands at 6'5". And TJ Whitney right behind him at 6'4". TJ Whitney plays kind of a combo guard position here at Nettleton. You can see him run the floor and also post up if needed. Sometimes runs the high post for the Raiders, depending on the set the opponent team comes out, whether it's a zone or man situation. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Actually, check that. We're not going to take a break just yet. Well, actually, there'll be no national anthem. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're actually going to take a 90-second break. When we come back, we'll have more here on our Hurricane Classic broadcast. Back here in 90 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
One of Northeast Arkansas's most trusted names is celebrating its 24th year with a huge anniversary sale. Nebo Auto Center, your new car alternative, is home to a wide selection of late model, low mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that fit almost any budget. And at Nebo, you're dealing with an experienced, no hassle sales staff that you can trust. So go see your friends at Nebo at 3910 Stadium Boulevard during their 24th anniversary sale. And visit NeboAuto.com. We go Nebo.
A home isn't just four walls and a roof. It's memories, milestones, a piece of who we are. That's why homeowners across Northeast Arkansas trust Ozark Valley Contracting to keep theirs strong. From roofs and siding to decks and full remodels, every project is built with care, craftsmanship, and pride because they know that quality work today means lasting value tomorrow. Call Ozark Valley Contracting at 870-586-4625 and build confidence in your home's future. Ozark Valley Contracting. Quality starts from the ground up.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Welcome back into our First National Bank pregame show. starting lineups being announced on the court, so we're going to announce them up here too. So number 1 for Izzard County is Cade Yancey. Number 2, Kyle Brashear. Number 3, Benaiah Spray. Also starting is number 24. That's Garrett Dillard. And rounding out number 41, Sebastian Robbins. For the Raiders, starting number 1, that's Jeremiah Jackson. Number 3, T.J. Daly. Number 10, T.J. Whitney. Number 11, that is Jordan Orr. And rounding it out is big number 34. That is, big number 14, Lamarion Rogers. Lamarion wore 34 last year and forgot to change the number in my head and wears 14 this year. He's a heck of an athlete, and glad to watch this Raider basketball team yet again another year. So, Raider team is making their way out to the court. Izzard County getting their final piece of advice from their head coach. I believe Izzard County is going to jump up with number 41, Sebastian Robbins, the 7-footer. Nettleton tends to use T.J. Whitney for the jumps, and he is making his way to the center oval. Nettleton is in their defensive tip lineup where they put 2 guys back and then 2 guys on the side with the number 10, T.J. Whitney, in the center. Number 41, Sebastian Robbins, is also jumping for Izzard County, so they're also in more of a defensive set. 2 guys near the back and then 2 guys on the side. T.J. Whitney is a heck of a jumper, and it could be an even matchup here. Tip is won by Izzard County. They tip it back to number 1, Cade Yancey. Yancey with the ball. He's bringing his way down the court, crosses over a couple times, gets it to number 2, Kyler Brashear. Now they go back to Yancey. Yancey moves right side. They get it to number 24, Garrett Dillard. Dillard working around the horn, setting things up for the Cougars. Now they go number 3, Spray, and it's missed. Here, rebound goes to the Raiders, and here comes Daly. Daly out to Jordan Orr. He passes back quick to T.J. Daly. He'll pull for 3, and that connects. T.J. Daly with a big 3 to open things off for the Raiders. And, man, Raiders getting hot quick. Number 3, Spray with the ball. Moving it across the horn, gets it to number 2. That's Brashear. Brashear back to Spray. He's going to dribble right side. Moving towards the rack, kicks out to number 24, Dillard. He pulls for 3, no good. Rebound, Jordan Orr. Orr out-jumped everybody down there, and he pushes it down the court himself. He gets it up to T.J. Daly. Daly going to bring it down the court himself. He stands on the right side wing, setting up the motion offense. They get it to Jordan Orr. Now to Jeremiah Jackson, left side corner. Back to T.J. Whitney. He shot fakes, drives, kicks back out. Jeremiah Jackson will pull for 3. That one misses long. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Number 41, Sebastian Robbins pulled that one down, and here comes ICC. Number 1, Yancey with the ball. He's going to bring it down the court. Has a wolf and gets it stolen. Here comes Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson goes off one and slams it home. Jeremiah Jackson made the rim pay right there. Jeremiah Jackson with 2. 5-0, 6:21 remaining here, and Raiders with another takeaway. Jordan Orr and Jeremiah Jackson getting on the floor for it. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball arrow is pointing Raider way, and man, getting things going here quick for the Nettleton Raiders. 6:14 remains here in the first quarter. 5-0, Nettleton with the lead after the Jeremiah Jackson slam. Power slam, too, on top of that. Jordan Orr with the ball. He's in the right side corner. He's going to drive. Now kicks Daly, top of the key. His 3-ball will cash in. T.J. Daly with 6 on the evening. Man, T.J. Daly, heck of a shooter, can pull it from pretty much anywhere on the court. Raiders forcing good defense, trying to force a steal. Number 24, Dillard with it, losing the handle. And ICC trying to get the timeout out before the ball goes out of bounds, and just did not get it off in time, but they're going to take the timeout. We're going to take it with them. 5:45 remains in the first quarter. Nettleton leads 8-0. Back here in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
5:45 remains in the first quarter. 8-0 is the score. Raiders with an 8-point lead over ICC here. TJ Whitney with the ball, left side corner, back up top to Jordan Orr. Now they swing to Jeremiah Jackson. Now to TJ Daly for another three. He's fouled and just misses. Foul's going to be charged on number 1, Cade Yancey, and that is his first personal, team's first right there. So they're not going to say Daly was in a shooting motion. They're going to put it on the floor. They inbound into Jordan Orr. 5:30 remaining here in the first quarter. They go back to TJ Daly. This ICC team looks like they're playing man. They swing. TJ Whitney wide open in the corner, and his three ball just misses. Rebound goes to Robbins of ICC. They get it out to Yancey. Yancey's going to bring up the court. Kicks number 3. That's Spray. Spray pulls up from about the free throw line. Misses. Raiders with the rebound. TJ Whitney going to bring it down the court himself. Off of his own rebound. Driving. Kicks Jeremiah Jackson for 3. Just misses. Rebound still loose, and Raiders trying to get to it before it goes out of bounds, and Whitney could not get to it, and it's going to be Cougar ball. Cougars will have the ball on the sideline farthest from the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, that's healthcare for the next century. 5 minutes flat remains in the first quarter. Clock is stopped, and now it starts as Cade Yancey walks it down the court. Yancey going to kick over to number 3. That's Benet Spray. Spray going to move it right side, kicks to Robbins. He's going to pull for 3 here. The big fella, the 7-footer, gets the first points from on the arch there, and man, insane height, pulling the 3 ball. 8-3, 4:36 remains here in the first. They get it to Lamarion Rogers, and Rogers gets that one to go for the Raiders. 10-3, Raiders up 7, 4:25 remains here in the first quarter. Spray with the ball, picks up his dribble, looking for help, gets it out to Yancey. Yancey shot fakes, gonna move it left side, and they get it into Robbins. Robbins to Spray. Spray's gonna drive, kicks out Dillard for 3. That one misses strong. Rebound goes to number 2. That is Brashear. They get it out. Number 1, Cade Yancey with the 3 ball there. So 10-6, Raiders up 4. 4 minutes remains here in the first quarter. They get it out. Number 3, TJ Daly. Daly, couple jab steps, kicks back to Jordan Orr. Now to TJ Whitney. He shot fakes. He's going to drive. He is fouled. Foul's going to be charged on number 2, Kyler Brashear. Excuse me. That is his first personal, team's second. 7 in the game, Markel Roddy checks in for the Raiders, and so does number 23, Malik Littleton. They check in for Jordan Orr and Lamarion Rogers. Raiders bounce it into number 3, TJ Daly. He's going to set up the offense here for the Raiders. A couple crossover moves, goes spin cycle, floats one up, but he is fouled. Doesn't make the shot. Foul on number 2, Brashear. That is his second personal, team's third. 3:44 remains here in the first quarter. And Raiders with a 4-point lead. But TJ Daly going to the line. Daly has 6 points on the evening so far. Has the chance to make it 8 here at the line. Daly's first one misses strong off the back iron. Just a little too much on it. Gets the chance with a second one here. 3:44 remains in the first quarter as Daly's second shot's up. That one misses. Rebound goes Robbins. Robbins out to Brashear. Brashear's going to bring it up the court for the Cougars. Now they go to Benet Spray. Spray with it. He's going to make a couple crossover moves. Now kicks out to number 1, Yancey. Yancey to Dillard. Dillard back up to Spray. He stands about top of the key. Jab steps working towards the left wing. Loses his feet. Now kicks out. They get it over to Yancey, far side corner. He's going to make a couple passes. Kicks to Brashear for 3. That one misses strong. Rebound to number 1, Yancey, back to Spray. Spray left wing. Too much separation. Lets a 3 fly. And rebound this time goes to the Raiders. Number 10, TJ Whitney brings it down the court. Going to spin move. Loses the handle. And here comes the Cougars. Number 1 with the basketball. That's Yancey. Cade Yancey with it. And make a couple passes. Number 3, crossover. That's Spray. Spray pulls up for 3 and sprays that one. And ICC with 9 points, 10-9. 2:45 remaining here in the first quarter. As Daly drives. Daly goes up. Floater does fall for him. He has 8 on the evening. Leading scorer for the Raiders. 12-9. Raiders up 3. 2:31 remaining. They kick out to Dillard. Dillard up to number 3. That is Benet Spray. Spray. Couple crossovers, gets it to Kyler Brashear. Brashear gonna drive left side, gets it back to Dillard. Dillard into Robbins. Robbins, a big post player, moves it back out to the horns to Brashear. Brashear can be called on a travel. And Raiders will take back over possession. Raiders bring some subs into the game. They bring back in Jordan Orr and also bring in Callan Ellis. Ellis had some couple high-scoring games so far this year and plays some good basketball. Ellis with the basketball now. Going to bring it down the court for the Raiders. Going to move it left side. They go over to Orr. Now back to TJ Whitney. He shot fakes. Kicks back Callan Ellis. Ellis for three. That one misses just strong. Rebound to the Raiders. They get it out. Jordan Orr will pull for three. That one misses. This rebound also goes to the Raiders. TJ Whitney brings them both down, and this time he misses his layup. Rebound this time to Dillard of ICC. 12-9. Raiders up 3. 140 remains here in the first quarter. Spray with the basketball up on the top of the key. They get it to Brashear. Brashear swings it to number 1. Yancey up to number 41, Robbins. Good ball movement from the Cougars. Brashear pulls for 3. Shot no good. Rebound towards the Raiders. Raiders swing it down quick. Markel Roddy, he goes up for a floater, and that one falls for Markel there. Makes it 14-9. 1:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Raiders up 5. Number 3, Spray with the ball. Picks up his dribble, gets it out to Yancey. Yancey on the opposite side of the key. Standing over on the right. Makes an in-and-out move, kicks back to Spray. Spray has a screen from Robbins. Picks up his dribble, gets it back to Robbins. Robbins gets his shot blocked. It's TJ Whitney there. And here comes the Raiders. Jordan Orr kicks it down to TJ Whitney. Jab steps, drives, brings it back out, setting up the offense. Now he goes crossover move, driving the baseline, kicks out Jordan Orr. He shot fakes, drives himself, and he loses this one. Rebound goes to, still be credited to Yancey, and Callan Ellis will pick up his first foul there. 32.9 seconds remain here in the first quarter as Raiders bring in subs. They bring back in Omarion Rogers and also check in Byron Smith, number 4. Yancey's going to take the ball out for the Cougars. He takes it out and passes into Spray. 30 seconds, no shot clock remains here in the first. 14-9, Raiders up 5, and Yancey almost lost the handle. Now gets it out to Brashear. Brashear with it, moving across, kicks back to Yancey. Yancey on the right wing, trying to create some extension space. Loses the ball out of bounds. They remain with ICC here. 13.9 seconds remaining here in the first. Checking into the game for the Raiders, Jazarion Brewster, number 12. Raiders playing good defense. Omarion Rogers will be credited with the steal. Gets out to Callan Ellis. Ellis going to bring it up the court. 7 seconds remains. Ellis going to drive. Have a foul on the floor. Foul charged on number 3, but not Spray. That is his first personal. Team's 4th here in the first quarter. Fouls will reset here in the second quarter, so about 6.4 seconds remaining until the second. And sub into the game, number 12. That's Aaron Dawkins checks in. And also in number 0, Caden Wiseman. First inbound pass is deflected out of bounds by Dawkins. So Raiders going to set up a different play, trying to get something else to work here. Move just a little farther down the baseline, closer to the benches. They get it into Omarion Rogers. 5 seconds in ticking. Callan Ellis kicks to Byron Smith. He pulls for 3. That one no good. Rebound not in time before the end of the first. 14-9. Raiders up 5. We're going to take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have more Raider basketball back here in 60 on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
Welcome back into our presentation of Nettleton Raider basketball. 14-9 is the score. Raiders up 5. Raiders 5 on the court is going to be number 3, T.J. Daly. Number 4, Byron Smith. Number 10, T.J. Whitney. Number 12, Jazarion Brewster. And rounding it out, number 14, Lamarion Rogers. It's like ICC kept same lineup as they just had. Benai Spray with the ball. He's going to move left side. Gets it to number 1. That's Yancey. Yancey on a backdoor cut off the Robbins pass is stolen. Here comes T.J. Whitney. Whitney driving is fouled. Fouls be charged on Benai Spray. That is his second personal, team's first here of the second quarter. And it's going to take T.J. Whitney to the line to shoot 2 here. Whitney, the lefty. A lot of people did not know he's a lefty. Lefty for the Raiders. His first shot from the line is up. It is nothing but nylon here. On the line to shoot his second one is number 10, T.J. Whitney. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Whitney goes 2 for 2 here at the free throw line to extend the Raider lead up to 16. 16-9. Raiders up 7. Spray with the ball above the volleyball line. Now brings it closer to the key. Bounces one over to Yancey on the right side wing. Yancey's going to drive left. Kicks out to number 0, Wiseman. Wiseman back to Spray. He drives, gets Whitney to jump and try to finish off the glass. Didn't get it to fall. Now we have a jump ball. Jump ball arrow is pointing Raider way. Cougars started the second quarter off with the ball. We've had the main jump, then a jump ball in the first, and then Cougars got the ball first in the second. Raiders will take this jump ball. 7:19 remains in the first quarter. 16-9. Raiders up 7 here. Number 3, T.J. Daly with the basketball. Daly moves it towards the left side, driving, kicks out Brewster. Brewster's going to pull for 3. Shot no good. Rebound to the Raiders. They kick out T.J. Whitney, and he splashes that one down for 3. 19-9. Raiders up 10 here. Number 1, Yancey goes to Dillard. Dillard, couple pass fakes, going to slow things down for the Cougars. They get it over to number 3. 3 is Benai Spray. Spray has a screen from Robbins. He's going to drive, and they're going to say we're going to have an offensive foul. Offensive foul is on Benai Spray. That is his 3rd personal. That is team's 2nd. Leading scorers per each quarter. Raiders leading scorer in the first quarter. I believe T.J. Daly, I believe, for the Nettleton Raiders. Trying to get a double check on that. Yeah, he had 8 in the first quarter. T.J. Whitney is the leading scorer for the Raiders here in the second. He has 5. 19-9, Raiders up 10. 6:40 remaining here in the second quarter. Number 3, T.J. Daly with the basketball. Daly's going to bring it down the court. Makes a crossover move. Gets it to T.J. Whitney. He's shot fakes. He's driving. Yes! Goes up and under. Doesn't get it to fall. And rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. And it's going to be... Excuse me. They're going to say it's off of the Cougars. It's going to be Raider ball underneath their own goal. T.J. Whitney looks like he was going to take flight right there and decided to go the up and under. This time, T.J. Whitney to the rim and did not get up high enough get over the 7-footer, and this ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders. Man, T.J. Whitney has insane hops. I mean, I've seen him do some crazy dunks, and the 7-footer is also great wingspan. It's hard to get over a 7-footer. Number 24 with the basketball. That's Dillard. Dillard over to Robbins. Robbins now over to Yancey. Yancey's going to fade away for 3. Too strong. Rebound off the back iron, and T.J. Whitney brings in the big rebound there. T.J. Daly's going to bring it down the court. Kicks out. And Malik Littleton. Littleton to Whitney for 3 off the wing. And give me 3. T.J. Whitney. He has 8 here. And we have a timeout. Timeout on the court. Timeout ICC. 5:50 remains here in the half. 22-9. Back here in 30 seconds. It'll be a 30-second timeout back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
5:43 remains here in the half. ICC with the basketball. 22-9 is the score. Raiders up 13. Leading scorers on the court for the Raiders is number 3 and number 10, both with 8. That's both of the TJs, Daly and Whitney there. Number 4 with the basketball for ICC. That is Braxton McCandless. And moving around the horn, they get it number 24, Dillard. Dillard with it, kicks to Robbins. Robbins, number 2. That is Brashear with a mean step through and gets the 3 ball to fall. Makes it 22-12. Raiders playing quick here. We have a foul on the floor. Barely got that wrote down in my book. And fouls be on number 4 for the Cougars. That is Braxton McCandless. Raiders inbounding here. They inbound Jeremiah Jackson for 3. No good. Rebound. Brashear. Gonna bring it out to number 1, Yancey. Yancey's going to be picked up full court by TJ Daly. Daly makes him lose control of the ball. Now they get it up to number 4, Candless. Candless with it. McCandless. And now they go back to Yancey. Yancey to Dillard. Dillard brings it up. Robbins, he's going to fade away and misses short. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Number 10, TJ Whitney with the basketball. Whitney pushes it down the court. Pass fakes, gets it out to TJ Daly. Daly shot fakes, drives, Euro, and holy cow, Robbins barely jumped on that and rejects it. Jeremiah Jackson drives, kicks out Malik Littleton. Littleton goes up, gets fouled, and we're going to see the fouls on. Looks like the referee pointing at 4. It's going to be on Braxton McCandless. That's his second personal, team's 4th here with 4:41 remaining here in the half. 22-12. Raiders with a 10-point lead with Malik Littleton going to the line for the Raiders here. Littleton's first shot from the charity stripe, no good. Raiders chance at the second one here at the line. The line shooting his second one is Malik Littleton. Littleton, pretty good athlete for the Raiders. Stands at 6'3", misses the second one. And here comes the Cougars off of the Robbins rebound. Yancey pushing down the court quick, goes Euro step, misses, rebound. Goes to the Raiders, it's Malik Littleton. Raiders going to push it down the court. Number 3 with the ball, TJ Daly. Now he goes to Whitney. Now to Jeremiah Jackson. He drives the baseline, goes up and gets it to fall with his left hand. Jeremiah Jackson, an elite hooper for the Raiders. He has 4 on the night. Number 4 with the ball, McCandless. It's picked up by Daly. Daly strips him, saves it, and we have a foul. Fouls me on TJ Whitney. Accidentally got a hand to the face there. That's his first personal, team's first here. Subs check into the game for the Raiders. They bring in Lamarion Rogers and Jordan Orr. Raiders bringing their original starting 5 back out on the court. Sub in for, I believe, number 24, Cam Thornton, and number 23, Malik Littleton. Raiders on defense here as Yancey brings the ball down the court. Yancey gets his pass stolen, and here comes the Raiders. TJ Daly brings it down the court. Daly makes a couple crossover moves, gets it in. Lamarion Rogers goes up and gets the layup to fall. Lamarion Rogers with 4 on the evening. 3:42 remaining here in the half. 26-12. Raiders up 14. Number 24, Dillard with the ball. Dillard drives, kicks out to Brashear. Brashear gets his pass stolen, and here comes the Raiders. Number 3, TJ Daly with the ball, and just didn't get high enough, and he is hurt. TJ Daly not getting up. He hit his head on his way down. We got an injury timeout. Daly tried to get up for the dunk and landed hard on the concrete below Kane's court. And he is getting medical attention over there. We hope everything's all right with TJ Daly. I believe on his way down from the dunk, didn't have his feet under him, and he went down hard. Hope everything's all right with TJ Daly. He getting checked out by the trainers and the medical staff of St. Bernard's. And head coach Dominic Lincoln's over there and trying to talk it all through here. So Raiders up 14, 26-12. We're keeping an eye over here on TJ Whitney. He's getting helped up right now by the trainers. They're getting him to a seated position, and now they're bringing him up to his feet. I believe it's something with his back. They're going to take him back and check him out. And he's walking on his own power, which is good. We hope everything's good with TJ Whitney. He's an absolute stud of an athlete, and we don't want to see him missing any part of this season. So our prayers are up for TJ Daly, and hopefully we can see him back out there tonight, and don't want to see him miss any conference games for sure. Conference is huge here at Nettleton. 3:18 remains here in the half. ICC with the ball. It's Yancey with it. Yancey has a screen, moving around. He gets it to number 24, Dillard. Dillard off of the Robbins screen. He's going to pull for three. Misses strong. Rebound goes to Brashear. Brashear bounces one to Yancey. Yancey picked up by Callan Ellis, and we got a foul. Foul's be charged on Callan Ellis. That is his second personal here, and team's second. 3:01 remains here in the second quarter. 26-12. Raiders up 14. ICC setting up the play. They get it into Brashear, but Brashear gets it knocked away and goes up, and they're going to say he's fouled. But they're going to get Jordan Orr on that. Yeah, number 11, Jordan Orr picks up that one. That is his first personal here. Hope TJ Daly's all right. He's in the medical room right now. Sure, he's all good. Try to have an update by halftime for y'all. Number 2, that is Brashear. He misses his first one, and sub into the game is number 12, Jazarion Brewster. At the line, shooting the second one is Brashear. Brashear has 3 on the evening. Chance to be ICC's leading scorer with 4. Misses that one. Rebound to the Raiders. Lamarion Rogers. Rogers kicks out to Callan Ellis. He was ready to play point guard. Brought it all the way to half court and passed it back. Now number 10, TJ Whitney with it. Raiders setting up the offense. Whitney, the combo guard for the Raiders. He's going ISO. He's going to the rim and gets blocked by Robbins. Robbins, the 7-footer. Huge athlete for ICC. Number 1, Yancey with the ball. They get over to Dillard. Dillard, Brashear. Brashear, back over to Dillard. Dillard now to Robbins. Robbins back out. Brashear, right side wing. Crossover move. Kicks back up to Yancey. Yancey, right side of the key. Gets a screen by Robbins, and Robbins shot fakes. He's going to the rim and gets blocked, but they're going to foul. See what trailer going to get this on. Number 14, Lamarion Rogers. That is his first personal, team's fourth here. 2:16 remains in the half, 26-12. Raiders up 14. At the line, shooting his first one is Sebastian Robbins. Robbins, the 7-footer, misses that one strong. Make sure you stick around for our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Sebastian Robbins at the line, shooting his second one. Robbins' shot is up. That is good. He has 4 on the evening, and he is the leading scorer for ICC. 26-13, Raiders up 13. Callan Ellis with the ball. Ellis going to move right side, brings it back out, gets the play call from Dominic Lincoln, and Raiders getting ready to go. They move right side. Markel Roddy's going to pull up for 3, and that one cashes in for Markel. Markel with 5 on the evening, and Raiders looking good. 29-13, Raiders with a 16-point advantage. They move the ball for the Cougars. Yancey back with it, left side wing. He has a screen. Ellis moves through it. Yancey going to push back left side, gets it to Wiseman. Wiseman is going to drive, kicks out. Dillard for 3. High arch, no good. Rebound, Robbins. Robbins back out to Yancey. Yancey, he pulls for three. This rebound, no good, and boarded in by Jazarian Brewster. Jeremiah Jackson brings the ball down the court for the Raiders. He crossed over, floater up, and blocked by Robbins. Man, I'm getting kind of tired of saying blocked by Robbins. 1:17 remaining here in the half. 29-13. Raiders up by 16 here. Yancey with the ball. Makes a crossover move, and pass is lost. Here comes the Raiders. Markel Roddy running the floor. Gets it out. Jazarian Brewster. He shot fakes. Pulls up from about 17, and that one misses. Rebound goes Robbins. Sebastian Robbins, the 7-footer, hauled in that board. 55 seconds remain here in the half as Raiders up 16. 29-13 is the score. Number one. That is Yancey with the ball. His pass stolen by Lamarion Rogers. And here comes Jeremiah Jackson on the fast break. He gets his pocket picked. Got a foul. Foul is going to be charged against the Raiders' number 12, Jazarian Brewster. That is his first personal. Team's 5th here. So that sends Cade Yancey to the line to shoot 2. Yancey with 3 points. If he makes them both, he will be the leading scorer for the Cougars. 29-13. Raiders with a 16-point advantage. 40.3 seconds remaining here in the half. Yancey. Shot is up from the line and sinks the first one. Yancey with 4. 29-14. Raiders up by 15 with Yancey going to the line to shoot his second one. Yancey does his dribble routine, gets his second shot up, and that one's cash money. Makes them both here. 29-15. Raiders up 14 here. Ellis out to TJ Whitney. 35 seconds remains here in the half. Whitney setting up, goes high floater, no good. Rebound to Jazarian Brewster, and he's fouled. We look at that on Garrett Dillard. His first personal. And that sends number 12, Jazarian Brewster, to the line to shoot 2. 27.5 seconds remain here in the second quarter. 29-15. Jazarian Brewster with the chance to throw some points on the board for the Raiders. That one could not fall. Just a little too much power. Started strong off the backboard and did not get the Raider bounce. At the line shooting the second one is Jazarian Brewster. That one's up good. 29-15. Raiders up 14. Garrett Dillard out to Cade Yancey. Yancey bring the ball down the court and play slow. Looks like they're kind of aiming for the last shot. Dillard with the ball. Guarded by Brewster closely. Dillard loses the handle. They're going to say it's Raider ball. Great defense by Brewster. Tipped it off of Dillard to get Raiders the ball back. 11.5 seconds remain here in the half. 29-15. Raiders up 14. Dominic Ellis calling for the last shot. Now tells Ellis to go. Couple crossover moves. He's going to fade away. Misses that one. And that's how we're going to end the second quarter and end the first half. 29-15. Raiders up 14. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Back in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
There's nothing more important than your child breathing easily. Arkansas Children's Pulmonology Clinic in Jonesboro treats common to complex pediatric breathing conditions like obstructive sleep apnea, asthma, and rare lung diseases. With a family-centered approach, our medical team changes lives with nationally ranked care close to home for a variety of conditions from cystic fibrosis to sleep disorders. Visit archildrens.org/ACH Jonesboro.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
As you know, we mentioned in our ads that our family dealerships have been around since 1954, for 71 years, and Gail and I have been in the family business since 1972. We purchased the Rector dealership in 1983 from my late father-in-law, Glenn Saint. You see Kirk and Todd and myself in our ads, and now we have some of our grandchildren in our ads as well. Our family continues to be involved in the future of Glenn Saint. We look forward to 71 more years. That makes us proud. Glenn Saint, and God bless our troops.
Since our founding in 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has held strong to our commitment to innovation, community investment, and personalized service. Over the past 80 years, we have worked alongside Arkansas entrepreneurs to help our neighbors start, grow, and streamline their businesses with hometown lending experts in the latest in modern financial solutions. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner in our community, helping your business succeed every step of the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'd like to welcome you into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. 29-15 is your score. Raiders lead by 14 over ICC, the Cougars. And TJ Daly is back out warming up with the Raiders, and he is moving a little gingerly. When he first made his way back on the court, kind of winced a little bit. Looks like he is going to hop in the two layup lines. So we hope everything is all right with TJ. And when he went down, he kind of held his back a little bit. He is tied for leading scorer with 8. Him and TJ Whitney both with 8. Also scoring for the Raiders, they have 2 with 4. That is Jeremiah Jackson and Lamarion Rogers. And Markel Roddy has 5. That's the Raiders' leading scorers. TJ Whitney is laughing now, and he looks to be back to his full self, so we hope everything's all right with good old TJ Whitney. Good to see one of his 3. Oh, he's cash money from 3. Holy cow, yeah. TJ Whitney is back, so, excuse me, TJ Daly. I keep saying TJ. There's a lot of TJs out there, and 2 on the Raiders is really tough on my mind. TJ Daly is looking back, and man, great 3-ball by him. We're excited to see him come back out and play some minutes. ICC is led by Katie Yance. He has 5. Sebastian Robbins is 7-footer with 4. And then Brashear and Spray both with 3. So ICC, that's how they tally up for 15 here. And man, we're having a great game. Excited to bring you the action tonight. It's always fun with Raider basketball. Get to see a lot of highlight reels, and the Raiders always play good. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of our halftime show with keys to finish out the game. Back here in 3 on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore from Air Conditioning. The holidays are almost here, and you shouldn't have to choose between comfort for your family and being able to celebrate the holidays. If you've been paying for costly AC repairs or high utility bills, now is the best time to replace. With approved financing, you can get 18 months with no payments and no interest. Call 870-238-3372 and ask about financing or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
See Plaza Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Plaza Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Welcome back into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Halftime is presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. You can check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Raiders lead by 14 here, 29-15. Raiders with a good-sized lead going into the third quarter. Jacob Winterman, keys of success tonight. Kind of just a statistic I make up every time, just kind of like in football season. Keys to win here. Try to keep the post players, bringing good pressure on Sebastian Robbins, the 7-foot center for this ICC team. Very tall young man, 7 foot tall. That's an insane statistic for high school sport, and especially here in the Northeast Arkansas area. I don't think I've ever seen a 7-footer hoop other than on a NBA or a collegiate level team. And he definitely has the size to go to the next level for sure. And Nettleton has some next level hoopers as well. TJ Whitney has a few offers himself, and so does TJ Daly. Both are offered by Arkansas State University Newport, and both very good, talented young hoopers. So glad to see some next level Raiders in the future. And I believe number 41, Sebastian Robbins, I'm sure he has some offers somewhere just due to sheer size. 7 foot tall is crazy in high school. Nettleton Raider key on offense is to, keep scoring the ball, work the ball inside. They do a good job with that, and they also shoot the 3 ball incredibly well. A lot of the Nettleton Raiders can shoot. TJ Whitney knocked one down. TJ Daly's knocked down 2. I believe Markel Roddy hit a corner 3, and the Raiders love the 3 ball. Raiders going to start off the third quarter with their original starting 5. That's Jeremiah Jackson, TJ Daly, TJ Whitney, Jordan Orr, and Lamarion Rogers. And also for ICC, it looks to be their original starting 5 as well. And that is Kate Yancey, Kyler Brashear. Number 3 is Benai Spray. 24 is Garrett Dillard. And 41, Sebastian Robbins. 8 minutes set on the clock as ICC inbounds it in. Raiders up 14 as we start the third quarter. Spray's picked up by Jeremiah Jackson. They move Spray through a screen. Jeremiah Jackson still with them as they hit Dillard in the backdoor cut, and he sinks that way up there. Garrett Dillard with his first points of the evening. Raiders move the ball down court quickly. TJ Daly with it. He's going to shot fake, drive left, going to the rim. High floater, just does not go. Marion Rogers with the rebound. He misses, and rebound goes to Robbins. We're going to have a jump ball. Good job by TJ Daly getting tangled up there with Sebastian Robbins. Daly's about 5'11". Robbins is 7 foot, about 1.5 foot height difference. TJ Whitney with it. They're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on the baseline. Charge on number 2. Kyler Brashear, his 3rd personal. Team's first here in the third quarter. Raiders up 12. Getting the inbound play all set up. They inbound into TJ Whitney. Whitney going to cross over, hesitate, hop step, and they're going to get him on a travel. You can say he slid his pivot foot there on the hop step, and to be ICC ball, and they're going to have to go the full distance. Number 1, Cade Yancey's going to bring it down the court for him. Picked up by Jordan Orr. He gets over it. Benai Spray with it. Works through a screen. Now he's going to drive. Kicks out to Yancey. Yancey pass fakes, picked up by Jordan Orr. They go back to Spray, and Spray almost couldn't hold on, but gets it back. He's going to drive the baseline. Goes up, gets blocked. Lamarion Rogers rejects it. 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 29-17. Raiders up 12, and they're trying to get the inbound play for the Cougars. Dillard setting things up. Kind of looks like some form of an ISO into an elevator screen. Pass almost stolen, but we get a carry violation by Brashear, and Raiders will take over the ball. The Raiders not in the correct spot. They're going to inbound into Jordan Orr is in the wrong spot. He is now moving over to the right position. He stood at half court. Raiders get it a little closer to the rim. DJ Daly with the ball, 32 on the shot clock. 6:55 remains in the third quarter. Daly gets a screen. He's going to drive. Kicks out. Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson back to Daly. Daly with a couple jab steps. Now going to move right. Kicks to Whitney. Whitney's going to pull up long range 3. Cashes it in. Check is good. He has 11 on the evening. The ICC moves it down quick. Brashear could not connect, and here comes the Raiders. Whitney with the basketball. He is fouled. They're going to pick up Garrett Dillard there. Score is 32-17. Raiders up 15 here. Garrett Dillard picks up his second. And 6:30 remains here in the third quarter. So a 15-point lead for the Raiders as Daly moves it down the court. Hands it off to Jordan Orr. Orr's going to drive. Kicks out TJ Daly. He shot fakes. Now going to drive himself. Working Yancey in the post move. They're going to get TJ Daly on a travel. And Raiders turn the ball over to the Cougars. Yancey with the ball. Picked up by Daly in the full court pressure. Yancey goes behind his back. He's going to drive and gets his pass stolen. They get it down court. It's TJ Whitney. Whitney with a power slam, and they're going to tee him up. He hung on a little too long there, and TJ Whitney saying he was in my landing zone. And I agree. I mean, he yammed that thing, and I believe that was Yancey down in his landing zone. They're going to say it's because he popped the rim on his way. And
love you, TJ.
And TJ Whitney just wasn't looking to get hurt there, and Yancey makes the first one at the line. And they're going to sub Whitney out after the technical foul. That's his second personal foul. Yancey missed the second one. So Whitney has 2 fouls, and one of those is a tech, and Yancey goes 1 for 2 from the line. So 34-18, Raiders up by 16 here. Yancey with the ball after the technical. Raiders sub in Markel Roddy for Whitney after the tech as well. Number 3, Spray misses. Rebound, Jeremiah Jackson. Raiders with the advantage, 5-on-4. They get it down to TJ Daly. Daly, he's going to drive. Goes up, kicks out to Jordan Orr. Little hesitate on the shot. Now that Orr drives, kicks Jeremiah Jackson. Couple dribbles, kicks out Jordan Orr. Skip past to TJ Daly. He shot fakes, going to pull up for 3 and splashes down back from injury. And man, TJ Daly with 11. 2 Raiders in double digits. That's TJ Whitney and TJ Daly. Daly just hit 11 right there. 37-18, Raiders up 19. Spray with the basketball, left side wing. Number 41, that is Robbins with the ball. Robbins kicks number 3. That's Spray. Spray into number 41, Robbins, and we got a jump ball. Jump ball arrow is pointing Cougar way. And it's 5:03 remaining here in the third quarter. 37-18, Raiders up by 19 here. Raiders bringing us a couple subs. They bring in Byron Smith and also 24, Cam Thornton. They inbound into Robbins here. He's picked up by number 14, Lamarion Rogers. Robbins hands it off to Yancey. Yancey's going to move towards the left side. He's going to pull up for 3, and Yancey gets that one to go. He has 9 on the night, leading scorer for the Cougars. 37-21, Raiders with a 16-point lead, and Daly tried to answer back, just misses, and they got a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Lamarion Rogers. That is Lamarion's second foul. team's second. Raiders bring back in a sub. TJ Whitney back on the court. Number 1, Yancey brings the ball down the court. Raiders up by 16 here. Yancey going to move towards the right side. Kicks back left to Spray. Spray. Well, crossover. He's going to drive. Going up. Misses. Rebound to Robbins. Robbins gets fouled. Get on TJ Whitney. That's Whitney's third. And team's, I believe, fourth personal here as Robbins goes to the line. Excuse me, team's third team foul of the third. Robbins' first one from the line. Sinks it. He has 5 on the night. At the line, shooting his second one is Sebastian Robbins. Robbins, the 7-footer. Second shot from the line is up. No good. He's 2 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. Raiders up 15 here, 37-22. Ellis kicks to Markel Roddy for another 3. Misses short. Rebound Thornton. Back out to Byron Smith. He goes for 3. That one misses. This time rebound goes to Sebastian Robbins. Robbins out to Spray. Spray running a 1-on-4 look. Now he brings it back out. Standing around the jump circle. Kicks left side. That's Yancey. Yancey hesitates. Kicks to Dillard. Dillard's moving around. Passes out to Benai Spray. Spray moving left side. Shoots for 3. And, man, ICC can knock down the 3-point ball. Cuts the lead to 12. 3:30 remaining here in the third quarter. They move the ball left side with the Raiders. Thornton out to TJ Whitney. He's going to fade away. Miss. Rebound, Markel Roddy, and he gets that one to go. Good hustle right there, Markel Roddy. Nobody was under the rim, and he just hit the reverse layup. 39-25. Raiders up 14. Yancey's going to drive. Kicks out. Dillard's for 3. Man, sinks that one. This ICC team can shoot. Don't let them catch you sleeping on the arch. Calvin Ellis with it. Goes Euro step and misses. Rebound. Kicks out to Thornton. That one misses. And rebound goes this time to Robbins. 39-28. Raiders up 11. Number 3, Benai Spray with the ball. He's going to drive right side. Kicks at number 2, Brashear. Brashear now to 1, Yancey. Yancey top of the key. Drives left side. Picks up his dribble. Goes a couple of shot fakes. Misses. Rebound, TJ Whitney. Whitney's going to run the floor. It's Raiders with an advantage. Slows it down. Kicks out to Markel Roddy. Roddy kicks back to TJ Whitney. He's going to set up the offense. He's going to pull for 3. Just misses. Rebounds loose. It goes out to Brashear. Brashear pass fakes. Gets to Yancey. Yancey picked up full court by number 10, TJ Whitney. He's going to move left side. And ball stolen. TJ Whitney. And Raiders could not get a hold of it before it went out of bounds. TJ Whitney tipped it out, and it's going to be Cougar ball. 39-28. Raiders up 11. 2:14 remains here in the third quarter. Raiders with the 11-point advantage. Number 3 with the basketball. That's Benai Spray. Spray picked up by Thornton. He's going to move right side. He's now crosses back over, moving left. Kicks to Yancey. Yancey for 3. No good. Looks like we have a wraparound foul. They're going to charge Malik Littleton with it. That's his, I believe, first personal. That is team's 4th. Inbound loose. They get it into number 3, Spray. Spray drives, goes up, misses. Tipped in by Robbins. Does not fall. And here comes the Raiders off that rebound. Number 2, Ellis. He's going to drive, goes up and gets it blocked by Robbins. He put it off the glass. Referee's going to talk it over. They're talking about goaltending. That's what they're considering. It kind of looked like the ball was on its way down. Let's see what we got indicating here. Believe no indication on goaltending. So I believe it's no goaltending and Raider basketball underneath their own goal. 1:41 remaining here in the third quarter. And Raiders setting up the box play with a fresh 5 on the court. Jeremiah Jackson lost the handle, and ball goes out of bounds. Remain Raider ball. 1:37 remaining here in the third quarter. 23 on the shot clock for the Raiders. Raiders up 11 over the Cougars of ICC. Raiders going to inbound it in to TJ Daly in the backcourt. Daly going to bring it back up. 20 seconds on the shot clock as he crosses the timeline. Goes big step, kicks out. Jordan Orr for three. It splashes that down. Jordan Orr connects from long range. Orr with his first 3 points of the night. Raiders back up by 14 here. 42-28. 1:15 remains in the third. As Spray moves right side. He bounces one over Brashear. Brashear lost the handle as it remained Cougar ball. 1:09 remains in the third quarter. 20 on the shot clock for the inbound pass. And Raiders getting things set up here. 42-28. Raiders with a 14-point advantage here. Inbound end of an eye Spray. Spray with the basketball is going to move towards the volleyball line now, working towards the arch. Couple crossover moves. He drives left, kicks out to Yancey. Yancey gets his pocket picked. It's Jordan Orr. Orr on the fast break goes off two and slams that one home. Jordan Orr with the yam right there. 44-28. 45 seconds remains in the third quarter. Raiders up 16 here. And TJ Daly guarding Yancey closely. Now they kick out to Benai Spray. Spray with it, drives left. Gonna hesitate, then pull for three. Rebound goes to Brashear. Brashear with 27 seconds remaining here in the third. The Raider bench try to catch him off guard. They started counting down from three. Yancey with it. Yancey make a couple crossover moves. He is in trouble. Now kicks out to Brashear. Brashear bounces one in to Robbins. He gets it rejected by big Lamarion Rogers. And ball goes out of bounds to remain Cougar ball. 9.1 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Raiders up 16 here over the Cougars. Cougars setting up their inbound play. Their inbound end to Benai Spray. Spray misses his layup. Rebound goes to Yancey. Yancey gets that one to fall for him, the leading scorer for ICC. He has 11. And TJ Daly's shot not off in time, but insanely close, and that's how we're going to end the third quarter. 45-30, Raiders up 14. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go, sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
44-30 is your score. Raiders up 14 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Raiders bring out their starting five, so does ICC. Man, getting things started off here. Raiders will have the ball to start off the fourth. 8 minutes set on the clock. 35 on the shot clock. Looks like they're going to inbound into TJ Daly. Daly gets the inbound and walks it across the timeline, calls the play, gets things going for the Raiders. Now they go left side. Jordan Orr to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson back up to Orr. Now they go right back to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson to TJ Whitney. Whitney over to Daly. Daly shot fakes, hesitates, driving, kicks. Lamarion Rogers gets fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is charged on Sebastian Robbins. His team's first. And going to the line is number 14, Lamarion Rogers. Got a good shot down there with Money Dolly Max Samples. And Rogers' first one is Cash Money. He has 5 on the evening. At the line shooting his second one is Lamarion Rogers. Rogers' second shot is up and cashes it in. Raiders up by 16. 46-30 is the score. Raiders up 16 here. Number 3, Benai Spray with the ball. Going to move left side. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it to Cade Yancey. Yancey driving. Picks up his dribble, kicks out. Now Dillard's with it in the corner. He's going to drive the baseline. Picked up by Jordan Orr. He goes step through, misses his layup. Gets his own rebound. Now goes back up, and he'll get that one to fall. Dillard with 7 on the evening. 46-32, Raiders up 14. Daly brings the ball down the court. He's going to make a couple crossovers, steps it back. Now he's going to drive, spin, cycle, floater. Oh, perfection right there. Raiders up back by 16. And both of the TJs, Daly and Whitney, have 13 after that one. 6:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. 48-32. Raiders with the lead. Number 3, Spray with the ball. It's picked up by Jordan Orr. It's going to be forced left side. Pulls up for 2. Misses. Rebound to Omarion Rogers. Now they get it down court to TJ Whitney. Whitney with it on the right side. Making a couple crossover moves. Calling some screen. He's going to drive the baseline. Fading away and just misses. We're going to travel. I'm really unsure on that indication. So Dillard and Sprayer were tangled up with the ball. Both of them had it. And when one of them let go, the other one, the referee called it a travel. I don't know what the indication is there. Raiders inbound in. Omarion Rogers, now to Jordan Orr. He jab steps, and they get him on a travel. 6:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders with a 16-point lead over the Cougars. 48-32 is your score. 6:22 remains in the fourth. 35 on the shot clock as this play gets set up. They inbound into Yancey. He's going to walk it across the timeline. Crosses the timeline at 30 seconds remaining. He's going to drive left now. Brings it back. Kicks out. Robbins goes for 3. The 7-footer misses strong. Rebound goes to TJ Whitney. Whitney can bring it down the court. Passes to Daly. Daly hesitates. He's going to drive to the rim. Just misses his left-hand layup. We got a foul. Foul on number 14, Omarion Rogers, his 3rd personal. Teams first here in the fourth quarter. Raiders bring in subs. They bring in Malik Littleton and Byron Smith. They come in for Jordan Orr and Omarion Rogers. 5:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders up 16 here with Cade Yancey with the ball. Yancey bounces one into Brashear. Brashear with it. Kicks back out to Yancey. Shot fakes. Going to drive. Driving the baseline. Shot fakes again, misses the layup, and rebound goes to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson going to bring it down the court. Kicks it out to Daly. Daly with it on the right side wing. He's going to drive in. Goes high floater and just misses. Rebound out to Wiseman. Wiseman, they're getting him on a travel. He tried to, sweep through and then took about 4 steps to get him on the walk there. And Raiders will have the ball after the turnover. Whitney's going to bring the ball down the court. He's going to bounce it to TJ Daly. Daly with it. Up the volleyball line. Goes left side to Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson up to Byron Smith. Now to Whitney. Whitney shot fakes, drives. Goes nice up and under. Just misses short. Rebound out to Sebastian Robbins. Garrett Dillard's with the ball. Dillard spinning around. Losing the handle. Gets it out to Cade Yancey. Yancey with it. Now it goes back to Garrett Dillard. Dillard calling, looks to be an ISO with the screen by Robbins. Now he crosses over, driving, hop step, and gets the layup to fall. Timeout on the floor, timeout Raiders, 48-34. Raiders up 14, 4:45 remaining in the fourth. Back here in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
48-34 is your score. Raiders lead by 14 here. 4:45 remains in the fourth quarter. Nettleton's 5 out on the court is TJ Daly, Byron Smith, Jeremiah Jackson, TJ Whitney, and Malik Littleton. ICC has their starting 5 on the court. Just a reminder, that's Cade Yancey, Kyler Brashear, Benay Spray. 24 is Garrett Dillard, and 41 Sebastian Robbins. Number 3, That is TJ Daly with the ball. He's going to bring it down the court. Has a screen, moves left side, going to the rim, gets it blocked off the glass. However, Raiders with the rebound. Raiders, Daly now fakes the pass and splashes down the three. He has 16 on tonight's event. 51-34, Raiders leads by 17 here. 4:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Number 1, Yancey with the ball. Yancey's going to be forced right side by TJ Daly. Now, Yancey out to Robbins. Robbins gets his pass tipped. Ball is loose. Daly's on the ground fighting for it. And Robbins out to number 2, Brashear. Brashear got a foul. Let's see, they get it on number 3, TJ Daly. An off the ball foul for Daly's first here. And that's his first, team's second here. Raiders bringing a couple subs. They bring in Callan Ellis and Markel Roddy here for Jeremiah Jackson and TJ Daly. The inbound to end in number 3. That's Benai Spray. Spray with it. Makes a couple crossover moves. Doesn't advance the ball forward. Now they get it out to Yancey. Now to Dillard for 3. Misses. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robbins. It's going to be Raider basketball. 3:44 remains here in the fourth quarter as Raiders lead by 17. Ellis going to bring the ball down the court. Going to hand it off to TJ Whitney. Whitney back over to Ellis. Ellis pass fakes, moves it around the horn, kicks out Byron Smith, now to Whitney. Whitney going to slow things down. 20 on the shot clock as he moves it back around over to Markel Roddy. Now to Callan Ellis. Ellis back up to Whitney. He shot fakes. He's going to drive. Goes Euro step and gets the and one. Woo, mercy. TJ Whitney puts up his 15th point right there with a chance to make it 16 at the line. Foul charge on Sebastian Robbins. That's his second. Man, team's second right there. And that's a tough finish right there by TJ Whitney. Euro step into the foul and one and sinks the free throw. He has 16 on tonight's affair. 54-34, Raiders up 20. 3:19 remaining in the fourth quarter. Number 3 with the basketball. That is Benay Spray. Spray with it. Gonna move right side. 3:10 remains here in the fourth quarter. Spray picks up his dribble, looking for help. Ellis has the count on him. Now they get it out to Dillard. Dillard's moving left side on Littleton. He's trying to spin around and goes up for the shot. Rebound is tipped in by Sebastian Robbins. Yeah, that's his 7th and full timeout on the court. 2:54 remaining in the fourth quarter, 54-36. Raiders up 18. Back here in 60 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a checking account with no hassles and no hidden fees? First Community Bank has you covered with our free checking account. Open yours today with just $50 and enjoy no monthly service charge, no minimum balance requirement, and access to free bill pay and First Link internet banking. Plus, get a free ATM card and a MasterCard debit card, subject to approval. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Raiders have the ball after ICC's timeout. 54-36. Raiders up 18. 2:50 remaining here in the fourth. Raiders with the ball. Callan Ellis with it. Ellis driving. Kicks out. Byron Smith. Smith over to Thornton. Back out to Roddy. He pulls for 3. No good. Rebound. Goes to number 3. Spray with it. Spray can now drive. Kicks back out to Brashear. Brashear picked up by Markel Roddy. Now they go left side to Dillard. Dillard's with it. And throws it to the ICC bench. Brashear was moving around. I'm not sure what his plan was. It kind of looked like he was going to switch spots with somebody and just moved out of the frame for Dillard's, and Raiders with the ball. Number 2, Ellis with it. Ellis out to Thornton. Thornton moves right side. He's going to drive. Kicks out Byron Smith. Smith to Ellis. Ellis with it. Backs it up. 2:08 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Raiders get a screen. Ellis steppers. Oh, splashes it down. Callan Ellis with a 3 ball right there. Raiders push the lead up to 21. 57-36, 1:54 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Dillard's with the ball, picked up by Byron Smith. Dillard's making a couple crossover moves, fighting through the handles and gets his layup to fall. He has 11 on the night for the Cougars. Number 2, Ellis with it. Ellis going to bring it down the court. Kicks to Thornton. He's going to drive baseline. Kicks back out to Roddy. Roddy to Smith for 3. Misses just left. Rebound goes to Robbins. Robbins now out to number 1, Yancey. 57-38. Raiders with a 19-point lead. They get it out to number 41. Robbins puts up a shot. Misses it. Just rimmed out. Raiders off the rebound. Markel Roddy kicks out Byron Smith. Smith back up to Roddy, now to Ellis. Ellis setting things up here. 1:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ellis kicks out Thornton. He's going to drive the baseline. Kicks out Smith for 3. No. Rebound Robbins. Robbins kicks out to number 3. That is Spray. Got a timeout on the floor. I believe it's a substitution timeout, and new roster in for ICC. They're bringing a whole 5 here, and Raiders also going to bring in some of their other players as well. It looks like they're going to go 4. They're 5 out there. Colin Patterson, Byron Smith. Don't have my full roster. We left the scorebook at Nettleton tonight, so try to get all the names I remember off the top of my head. Get over to number 12. That is Dick Dawkins with it, and pass goes out of bounds. Raiders with the basketball. 22, I believe it's James Jackson for the Raiders. Remember, they get it out to the Raiders. 22 with the ball. He's going to drive. Picks up his dribble, gets out to Colin Patterson. Patterson out to Byron Smith. His three-point shot will cash it in. And the Raiders extend the lead out to 22. And number 12, Dawkins with the ball. Dawkins out to number 4. That's McCandless. Back out to Dawkins. His shot misses. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Raiders pushing it forward. 22 with the ball. Goes up for the layup and gets it to fall. Don't want to call him by the wrong name. Had a bad history of that and made a lot of mistakes. He will finish out with 2 points, and that's how we're getting the game. 62-38. Raiders win it by 24 points. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have a post-game show. Name our Jonesboro Orthopedic Sports Medicine Player of the Game and call it a night. Back here in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. At Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, 2 locations across from Jonesboro High and at Hilltop. Smoking it right for over 20 years.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome into our post-game show here of Nettleton Raider basketball. Man, what a game. Raiders win that one 62-38, and phenomenal showing for the Raiders here in the first round of the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. That's also what the name of the court is, the Barry Pruitt Court. So glad to be here for night one. The Raiders will come back tomorrow at 7, and they'll take on the Jonesboro Hurricanes for the rematch. The first part of the series was in last week over Thanksgiving break on Tuesday. Jonesboro won game 1 of the series, but it ain't over. Nettleton will play Jonesboro yet again. And on the other side of the bracket, I don't have a complete update yet. They haven't sent me an updated bracket. I believe probably be somewhere roughly around Springdale winning, maybe also Kirkland, Tennessee. I don't know who they played. Both of those teams were on the opposite side of the bracket. Safe assumptions, maybe. I'm unsure. But let's talk about Nettleton tonight and the leading scorers. Nettleton was led by TJ Daly. He had 16 points. Actually, they were led by 2 players, the TJs. Both TJs combined for 16 apiece, so combined for 32. Also in the scoring for the Raiders, Markel Roddy had 7, Amarion Rogers with 6. Jordan Orr had 5, Jeremiah Jackson with 4, Byron Smith with 3, Callan Ellis with 3, and James Jackson with 2. For the Cougars, they were led by Cade Yancey and Garrett Dillard. They both had 11 apiece. Benaiah Spray had 6, Sebastian Robbins had 7, and Kyler Brashear had 3. That was the scoring for ICC, and Nettleton outplayed ICC to their fullest tonight. 2 players scoring 16 points, combining for 32, and the Raiders looked very good out on the court. We're going to go to name our JOSM player of the game. The Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine player of the game is brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. They've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. And we're going to give it to TJ Daly. Daly probably could have scored a little bit more points tonight. Did go down pretty early in the second quarter with a slight back injury, but he got back out there, continued playing for the Raiders. So he's going to be our player of the game tonight. And I'd like to say a big thank you for all our help tonight. I'm unsure who's back in the studio, but our EAB guy tonight, big shout out to him. I'm assuming Gavin Grubbs. He's usually our main guy. It's either him or Ryan. So either one, big shout out to either. Also, our NTV crew, which consists at the director spot, Colton Stevens. Our up camera, Hunter Tolbert. Down camera tonight was Max Samples. And rounding it out, I believe just taking pictures here for the fun is Dylan Conaway. And, man, we just had a great crew tonight, and thank you all to everybody. And on that note, I'd like to wish everybody a great night. And remember, Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Basketball, presented by NEA Baptist, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank. This has been a presentation of the EAB Sports Network.